Welcome to
We Really Love Island with Remy and Lili.
I'm Remy Casimir. I'm a New York City stand-up comedian, and I host the sex podcast, How Come?
I'm Lili Michelle. I'm also a comedian, and I'm obsessed with season 2.
We are obsessed with love, sex, and reality TV, so we're binging the best show there is, Love Island. And now, so are you!
Watch along with us, and then listen to what we have to say about the episode. This episode, we're talking about
episode 38 to the end. It's just me this episode. We've been trying to finish the season so badly, but Lili and my schedule are just not lining up. So we're dying to release this Chris Williamson episode. So I'm just going to do this summary by myself. And we'll see if you guys like it, or if you're like, Remy, why did you even do that? We already have finished these episodes without you. So we'll start out with episode 38. We all thought it was Tom giving mixed signals, but we figured it out. Olivia says it to Katie. Sophie gives mixed signals, and Sophie was not a very nice girl to Katie. Ian, the announcer, even says it's just the tweets that changed Sophie's mind. All she cares about is outside appearance. Sophie, when she's talking to Katie, goes, "Who said I had feelings for someone else?" Like, Sophie claims that she wanted to recouple as friends, which was never discussed. Maybe it was discussed off mic, but I just don't see that, the way that Katie was responding, like, so emotionally. And Sophie's being like a gaslighty dude, or gaslighty person, but usually the way that we usually see guys just being like, I didn't like you. Like, what made you think I was just giving you every sign and kissing you and telling you I wanted to recouple. She calls out how they kissed, and Katie does, and that would be cheating on Tom. So what the fuck? And Katie's genuinely sad, and Sophie just seems like a sociopath. She's like, this is not me. I'm fucking done with this show. Like, what's not you? Like, being caught in a lie and being held accountable, or like what part of it is not you? Maybe treating people this way is not her, and that's why she had to leave, because she wasn't being herself. That's a fair assessment. I could see somebody feeling like they were going the wrong way, and they're just being like, I can't keep treating people like this. Ooh, I'm drooling. But they all sit around, and they basically have, like, the other Islanders have the same conversations we've been having this whole time, that Sophie's acting on the votes, pretending she likes Tom. Then he gets dumped, and she says she'll wait for him, and he leaves, and 24 hours later she was flirting. Like, it just seemed like a game to us, and then that's what all the other Islanders were saying. So I'm happy that Lili and I were echoed in their opinions. No one's on Sophie's side. She keeps going over to everyone and saying, like, yeah, I said I'm sorry to Katie, but, like, she never accepted it. But, like, she never said sorry. So, and Katie would have accepted that. We know that by how she acts in the next episodes. Tina says the only thing to defend Sophie, and she's like, well, sometimes stuff makes you realize things. And Adam's like, yeah, that makes you realize that you want to stay on the show. 25,000 G-nizzles. And that felt a little valid to me. Then there's dogs. This is exciting. But nobody talks to Sophie, and instead of ever apologizing, Katie says sorry for yelling before they have to share this dog together, because she's like, let me just put this aside. And Katie's just the bigger person, and she's amazing. Then Sophie decides to leave when Nathan says he would have handled it differently. I think that's when she just was like, whoa, I have no one on my side. And then Katie wins the dog challenge as a single mother, which I loved. I was like, you go, Katie. But then she's like, Sophie would be proud. Like, why? Katie, you're so sweet, but why are you thinking about Sophie? Like, she was never thinking about you, really. I was obsessed with the Adam dog montage. Him becoming best friends with that dog was the cutest thing. Then Emma brings up the post-show life, and Terry is like, I don't need this to, like, show to pull a girl on the outside, which was half nice, half not nice. Like, he could have just been like, I'm not going to be swayed. I really like you. But he was like, oh, I can already get girls. I don't need this show, which is like, okay, are you still going to use that power? I don't know. This was the only part that I was like, hey, Terry, be nicer to Emma. I really love Emma. I always love Emma, but I haven't seen him being dickish until this. To her, he's been dickish. Katie tells Adam she's open to getting to know him, which is great. Because I'm excited for them, and I wish I wish Sophie hadn't thrown a spanner in the works with that, but it's great to see them coming back together. There was no vocab for this except happy as Larry. I think we've covered that on another episode, which just means like really happy. And there was a guy named Larry who was always really happy, apparently. Okay, episode 39. Katie says Adam wasn't her second choice. It just seemed like she was meant to be with a girl, which I get. She was like, maybe there were just signs from the universe, especially coming out was such a big deal for her. And she was like, yeah, maybe it was the sign from the universe that like this is the most difficult path, but you should take that path because it's the one that's there. It could change the game, da da da. And as an emotional person, maybe she was like, yeah, like this is the universe. Like I feel like that sometimes. Tina gets pissed that Adam said something semi-accurate to her. He was like, you should have tried harder trying to get to know people. I think he was just saying that because she never tried really with him. But she should have tried harder. The only person that she did try with, though, was Troy, and he was a complete dick. So it's like, what are you going to do? Then there's a recoupling, and Alex is practicing his speech, which I thought was the cutest thing in the world. He's such a good guy. Everyone's so sad that Tina's going. And Katie is so cute. She's like, who would have thought that a girl like me and a girl like Tina could be as close as we are? It was like a romance, but like a girl like you and a girl like me. Then we have the lie detector test, which, okay, here's a brilliant thing that I just thought of. The lie detector test isn't a lie detector test. It's just a test because we don't know if this test is accurate, but they use it as a relationship test. Here are the things that the lie detector test did say. Like, let's assume it's accurate. Terry is not in a showmance. Yay. He misses his ex sometimes, and he is not a loyal boyfriend. Alex got everything wrong, and I was very shocked because I was like, what? But that's what brought me to, I'm thinking that this maybe is a test because the lie detector test isn't accurate. And they get past that like struggle of Olivia, like being like, anyway, it's so cute. Adam and Katie go on a date and they kiss. It's also very cute. And Alex and Olivia get past this thing because he's like, when I saw you so sad, like it made me so sad. And she's like, I see how sad you are. Like you clearly weren't lying and you do feel this way about me and yada, yada. It was amazing. Episode 40, we get babies. Alex and Olivia named their baby Renesmee, which is amazing. As a Twihard, I was really into that. A Twihard, for those of you who don't know, is somebody who really likes Twilight, and Renesmee is the baby's name in Twilight. I'm a loser. We find out that Alex didn't have a dad, which makes him even more sweet than we thought he was before because he's really come from struggle and has learned a lot, and he wants to be a great daddy. Adam and Katie stay. Huge vote. Terry and Emma go, and Adam and Lauren go. Who are Adam and Lauren? I didn't even talk about this whole time. But yeah, Adam and Katie stay. And I remember the last time I watched this, I was really disappointed because I love Terry and Emma so much. But now, as a more mature person and a more, I don't know, I guess like obsessed with Katie person, I just really wanted to see her have a chance, and I wanted Adam to have a chance. And Terry had his many, many chances, so he can go off and fuck Emma, and Adam and Katie can stay and got to know each other. The exit interviews with Adam and Lauren and Terry and Emma. Emma isn't sorry about fucking over the covers, and Terry isn't sorry to Malin because they showed everything. Like initially he started being like, yeah, like I did the wrong thing. And he's like, but wait, did you see the whole thing? Like how she freaked out on me? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, okay, well then I don't take it back. She was a horrible person, which is like, no, you were still a bad person too. The vocab for this episode, Olivia says broody. Let me look that up. It's about chickens. If she's ready to produce eggs and sit on them. If so, she feels like she'd like to have a baby. Oh, broody. Okay, cute. Nappy. A nappy is a garment consisting of a folded cloth drawn up between the legs and fastened at the waist. Oh, it's a diaper. A pram is the thing that you push the babies in, a stroller. Come round my nans and have a roast is a thing that Cara says a lot. A roast is a British meal, and a nan is a grandma. Bolshe. A bolshy person often argues and makes difficulties. And then a belting pair of eyes. I don't know. I think it's just hot. A belting pair of eyes. Like, what could it be saying? Like a pissed pair of eyes? No. Hot. It's hot. Okay, episode 42. The parents come. Hooray. Katie's mom and gran, and she's sobbing, and they like Scott, which is so cute. Scott's mom and auntie. Scott's auntie thinks Alex is a god, which is, so do we all. They like Katie. Katie's mom and aunt like Scott. Adam's weird sister hug. I think Adam and his sister hook up. She jumped on him and did that bachelor hug where they like wrap the legs around the waist. That's not for sisters. Adam's mom is really cute. She said she needs a hug about Katie. And then Adam says, let's hug for a while. I just noticed that they're a big hugging family, which is really cute. And it's also funny about Adam's long hug that he gave to Liana. Katie's friend and brother come, which is, does she not have parents? That makes me sad. Or are they estranged? Like, that makes me think the coming out thing is a big, I just hope she's supported. Sophie tweeted, Katie's friend and brother say that Sophie tweeted that you spoke off mic and said you were part of the game. I mentioned that before. I don't think that's true, but they also don't think that too. Olivia's mom and grandma, all the girls say we approve. Thanks for being so lovely to my granddaughter. Alex says, I will always be, which is so cute. Alex says that Olivia's mom is a sort, and if Olivia looks like that when she's older, then he'll be a lucky man, which means like he's gonna marry her. Alex's mom and boyfriend come, and it's so cute. He loves his mom so much, which is always a great sign in a parent or in a child. How they're going to treat their girlfriend is how they treat their mother. And he loves his mother, and I love that he loves his mom's boyfriend too. Both of the sets say that they see Alex and Olivia are on the same wavelength, which like literally they use the same exact vocabulary. And I was like, wow, even the families are on the same wavelength. Nathan's obsessed with his mom, and granddad is upset that he's smoking, which is like something I would think about, like people watching the show and being like, you're doing a great job. It's like, stop smoking. And he's like, I don't smoke. And then his mom says that Kara deserves a medal for putting up with him, which she does. And then the clown party, the boys all decide to be terrifying clowns for some reason. I don't know why. Then there's a hideaway vote. Adam is scared and Alex is all cute. He's like, it's not just about the sex, it's about connecting. I just love how all these boys are so emotionally in touch. And then like the final night of Love Island season 2, which we've said this is the most sexual season of Love Island ever. Everyone bangs, and Ian's like, and I've had to watch this the whole time. Then they do their final speeches. Nathan finishes the I love you, and he finally says, I love you. Then we have a cute recap of the season, which is essentially what I've just done. We get the results. Adam and Katie are in 4th place. Scott and Katie are in 3rd. Olivia and Alex are in 2nd. And Nathan and Kara are in 1st. There was another cute thing. Oh, Alex said he didn't want Olivia to face the outside world alone, which was the sweetest thing because he's just always thinking about her. Vocab, stroppy, meaning an angry and unpleasant or rude person, usually said don't go off in a stroppy huff. A nan, again, is a grandmother. A blinder of a future together. It's a very exciting future together. And a gooseberry. I think like, I don't know, like an idiot? I don't know. It doesn't say. English vocabulary. No. I don't know. I can't do this without Lili. But I'm excited to release the Chris Williamson episode. It's an hour and 15. So if you're like, Remy, it's only 14 minutes. I know you guys. I'm alone. I'm just trying to make this happen for you. Lili, if you're listening to this episode, what's up? Miss you. But yeah, you guys get pumped for that next episode and get pumped for season 3. I don't think we're going to do season 3 actually yet. I think we're going to do season 5 and the American version, season 1 of US, which just started and I have a lot of thoughts about. So yeah, stay in touch with us. We Really Love Island on Instagram, and we'll let you know when they're coming out. Maybe just tell us which season you'd like us to recap, but I think 5 is really good right now, and I want to recap it, and we want to do US. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll see you next time. And thanks so much for sticking out this season with us. I know it's been long. Hopefully we'll be able to record more back to back when we do these next seasons. All right, guys, thanks again. Rate, review, subscribe, and we'll see you next season. Bye.
Hey guys, we know we really love Island, but do you? If you really love We Really Love Island, let us know.
Leave a rating and review and tell everybody you know to subscribe too.
You can find us anywhere podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Stitcher, Google Play, all of them, hopefully. If they don't work, message us. You can find us on Instagram at We Really Love Island, or follow us individually at Lils Michelle
and at Remy Casimir. You can also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/We Really Love Island.
Follow us on Twitter at We Really Love Island.
Send us your thoughts and your prayers, and if you know any of the contestants,
send them our way.
Yes.
Perfect.
Amazing.
And always remember that we're not affiliated with Love Island, ITV, CBS, or anything. We're not official anything. We're just 2 comedian girls. Thank you. Goodbye.